this is another test, and basically the first time around I did a 720p video. This time I am going with 1080p. I'm letting the OBS software select whether it's 30 to 60 frames a second. But like I said, yeah, I just want to get another short test. This won't be but a couple of minutes here, and see how this looks on YouTube. A little later on, I'll figure out, how to make everything look better in time. But it had 720p, and I did a little video on that, and it looked decent. I mean, you could tell what I was doing, but at the same time, I wanted to get it a little better. I didn't just go ahead and buy a new computer to have things look subpar. So of course I'm never gonna have the fantastic quality systems that some of these other guys have, but for me this is the best computer I've been using in my life so far, and I'm loving it, and it's still just a shadow of pretty much a new computer, but I've always stayed one or two steps behind, because basically all I really ever do is eBay type stuff and watching movies and stuff like that. And most of the video games don't require all that specific hardware to run. Ooh, look at this. I do have one here and one here. But if I kill them, I'm probably going to be close up to level 19, and I want to hold off, but temptation's getting the best of me. So I'm going to go in and slaughter these guys, see how it sounds. Just like most of them, because it's an AoE effect. Let's see, is that all of them? Okay. So what do we get? Silver, linen, yeah. I always get bags from these guys, and I'm always like, come on, give me something decent, because when you're low level, these are two of the easiest guys to get to, that are worth a lot of experience points, and they're supposed to give you something good. Well, in the beginning, bags are pretty good, so that's kind of a help. But now I see a treasure chest, so I'm gonna do that. Since I've been playing again for a past while, I haven't seen a lot of treasure chests like there used to be. They seem a lot more rare now. But, ooh, yeah, if I had run into one of those when I was low level, I'd be happy. Yeah, so everything on my second screen looks pretty good. Still kind of blurry. You would think 1080p is better, but that might be the video quality playback of YouTube. And so yeah, hopefully I'll encounter somebody who's really proficient with OBS and does some of this gaming stuff that'll just kind of like mentor me through making things look a little better for when a rare occasion does pop up that I'm like, hey guys, let's all get together and go play some Battlegrounds in WoW. You get 5 or 6 of us all playing in the same space, and all friends or people who are maybe watching the stream. And this way here, if you can't play, you might actually be able to see what your friends are doing at another location and still kind of have fun with it. So yeah, that almost raised me all the way up to level 19, and I don't want to do that. I was saying in my other video that basically when a guy of mine hits level 20, I don't play anymore. I go right back to level 0, 1, and work the character up until I get into about level 18, all maxed out, and go ahead, fight some Battlegrounds for a little while, usually a day or two, and then again, delete him, and go ahead and make another guy. And it's been a cycle that I've done for years, just because the rest of the game doesn't interest me that much. I do love PvP, and if I want to play a different game, I'll go to a completely different game. But I get some dungeon raids, I get a little bit of questing going around, although now that I've done them all 1,000 times, they don't really offer any surprises. But it's still a pretty damn good game, but those battlegrounds are just fantastic. So if you are a battlegrounds person, or would like to even give WoW a try and get to level 19 with us, as the free account will let you do, go all the way to 20 and not pay, and you'll still have a blast with it. But if so, maybe stop by the stream once again and let us know your name of the character in world. I actually looked before, and I am on Ashara, AZS, yeah, something like that, server. So if you want to come play, go to that server and create a new character, Horde specifically. Like I said, I don't play with guys, and hopefully you can come play with us, and then you can watch yourself play later. It's actually pretty cool when you're, killing it in battlegrounds and you get it on video, so you can show someone, just how devastating. I had a battleground the other night where I literally had 7 or 9 guys somewhere in there beating on me as long as they could, and I wasn't dying. I was taking it and knocking them out left and right. And then eventually, somebody came along and they wore me down and they took me out. You usually don't get to go through a battleground without getting killed at least once, and I have no problem dying because you just spawn right back up. It might put you out of the game for a couple of seconds, but when you spawn back up, you're at full strength, boom, you go right back to it. So I've never seen a really big deal in dying, but some people avoid it like the plague. Some people act like they're afraid of it. And you're in a battleground, go ahead, use all your mana. Once you're out, go ahead, sacrifice yourself so you can get back into the battle with you. If nobody can help you out, or you didn't bring what it takes to get your mana back up. And I am gonna stop killing people. Let's see, do I have no, I got rid of herbalism. But yeah, I'll do a video later on how to make a level 19 twink specifically on a free account, so anybody that does want to play can. And then a couple of nights, I'm thinking somewhere between 2 and 4 nights, me and a bunch of friends will play. We'll broadcast it out there on YouTube, and hopefully you guys will be there with us. So yeah, leave a comment. You might want to put your character's name so I know what to look for when I get on there, and I'll tell everybody at the beginning of the streams what character name I'm playing with, so you can join. But generally, I'm thinking I'll do most of it between 9 p.m. Pacific time or 12 midnight on the East Coast, for about 2 to 3 hours after that. So it'll be like the later crew, the people that are usually up most of the night. It'll be those guys, and most of the guys that come in my store are also up late. So yeah, anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll take a look at this video, and I'll see you within the next 2 or 3 nights. Peace.